Hey, today we're going to make some rollerball bottles. Now, this is the most wonderful thing. I love having rollerball bottles on hand. You can put them by your bedside. You can carry them in your purse. They are really wonderful ways to apply your oils anywhere on your body. They're great on the feet, which is crazy, right, to put them on your feet, but it's a very absorbent area. A quick way to get the oils into your bloodstream is by applying them on your feet. You can apply them along your spine, over your abdomen, if it's a certain blend that maybe helps relieve cramping, or maybe apply anywhere you're having pain, to your temples if you have a headache. And the beauty of the whole thing is that when it's in a roller bottle, it is already diluted, so you don't need to worry about, squirting some carrier oil into your hand and then putting the drops on and then, rubbing it on the area that you're going to put it on. So again, it's an easy way to apply it that's pre-diluted. Now, you don't have to get too fancy. You can buy these sometimes health food stores will carry these roller bottles, or craft stores, or you can purchase them online. I got these on Amazon, and I recommend the bottles that are amber colored rather than clear, because the amber colored will help keep the oils, they'll protect the oils a little bit. Oils are really not supposed to be exposed to sunlight. And so amber bottles are better, or colored rather than clear. I also happen to personally like the stainless steel roller balls. I feel like they glide a little bit more easily than plastic. So this one has a plastic, but either one works. So you don't have to get fancy and purchase labels, but I do recommend using a permanent marker and at least using masking tape or something so you can label the bottle and know exactly what it is that you are making. So today we're going to make a sleep blend that I love putting on my feet and along my spine, sometimes even in the back of my neck, right under the back of my skull, the base of my skull, to help with sleep. And that's a blend of lavender and vetiver. Now, I'm going to be speaking about making these for adults. If you were going to make a blend for kids, you'd want to make sure that it's even more diluted than what I am going to share today. Now, you'll have to do your own research for that to determine which oils are safe for kiddos and which are not, and the proper dilution. But again, for adults is what I'm going to be showing you today. So in a rollerball, this is a 10 milliliter rollerball bottle, I like to use between 8 to 12 drops of oil and then fill it the rest of the way with a carrier oil. So the carrier oils that you can use include fractionated coconut oil, which is liquid coconut oil. This is a small bottle. If you used a small bottle like this that doesn't have a pump, you'd need to use a tiny little funnel or a pipette like this, or an eyedropper to get it out of the bottle so you don't spill all over the place. But I find it just as easy to use the pump on this. You can also use other oils. You don't need to use coconut oil. This is a very neutral oil, so it really lets the essential oils kind of shine and do their thing. But you can also use other carrier oils such as sweet almond oil, or even untoasted raw sesame oil is also a nice warming oil. You can even use olive oil, but the scent of the olive oil may kind of get in the way if you're applying these for more of an aromatherapeutic benefit. So the On Guard blend, this is my other bottle, totally empty. This one actually had stuff in it because I use it all the time. It's awesome. But my On Guard blend is going to be taking the cap off, just pull it off. This is the little rollerball cap. And then I am going to add, I'm going to cut it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make this nice and strong. On Guard is a really great, it's a protective blend. So it contains wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And these are really wonderful oils that are supportive for your immune system. So if you feel a cold or illness coming on, it's a great one to put on your feet, rub on the bottom of your feet, again on your spine, on your wrists, wherever you'd like. But it's a really great way to help yourself during cold and flu season, or anytime that seasonal threats are high. So we're going to go ahead and just put in 12 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. of the oil. Again, if you're not comfortable with 12, or if you have done your research and think that a lower amount would be better for you, then you can do 8 drops. But I think 8 to 12 is a good range. It's what I use for my rollerball bottle. So it's just a little bit of oil. And then you dilute it. Just fill it almost to the top with fractionated coconut oil is what I'm using. You don't want to overfill it, or you won't, or it'll spill over when you put the cap, the rollerball cap or top part back on. So there's that. Screw on the lid. Just give it a little shake. And then again, you're going to want to use a permanent marker to label what it is and what you did. So on my little label, I just put, you know, on guard 12 drops so that I remember what it is. And I can keep this with me in my purse or wherever and use it whenever I need to use it. Oops. So again, you don't have to use these fancy labels. You can also use masking tape. There. So there's, I kind of screwed up my label. So anyway, I'll redo that. But there you go. There's the rollerball for the on guard. Now, okay, so I finally got the the rollerball top off of this one that actually already has a little bit left in it. So I'm going to go ahead and use a few, like 1 or 2 drops less of essential oils than I normally would. So I normally do about 8 drops of lavender and about 4 drops of vetiver when I make my sleep blend. This time, because I already have a little bit in here, I'm going to just do about 7 drops of lavender and 3 drops of vetiver. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lavender, and then 3 drops of vetiver, because again, I had a little bit left in the bottom of this. So the vetiver comes out really slow. It's a very thick oil. So you just need to have patience. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Finally. Okay, and then I'm going to put in my fractionated coconut oil. Fill it till you're almost at the top. Here we go. We're almost at the top there. Fractionated coconut oil. And then just snap the top back on. Again, this is a tough one. Hopefully I'll get it without, there we go, got it on, and screw the lid on, and again, just shake it a few times. And I labeled this I went ahead and just wrote on my masking tape label again, sleep, and I wrote lavender and vetiver, and my drops that I have, you know, kind of my recipe essentially. So know that if you're making a blend of oils purely for the scent, the aromatherapy, like a perfume blend, and you're combining oils that you like, maybe 2 or 3 oils that you like and think would work well together, be sure to know that it's going to take about 24 hours to really let the flavors, the scents blend together and meld and kind of mature into the final scent. So if you smell it right away and aren't really sure, give it a day and just see if it mellows into a scent that you like. So I hope that was helpful. We now have 2 rollerball bottles and hopefully some good tips to help get you started with creating your own rollerball blends.